Alright, as I want to start, the deepest apologies for not having this up on Thursday. I had a cold, I had made a post about it, and now today I felt well enough to watch this movie and make this video for you guys. So let's get into Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Maybe I'll have spoilers in this, just maybe. Don't worry, I'll warn you. So, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, we pick up. Mike and Abby are trying to live a normal life along with Vanessa. She's trying to forget the PTSD she has from her father, William Afton, and just find a new normal. Like, get away from the animatronics, get away from his lineage. But it goes crazy because Abby misses her friends. You remember the animatronics from the first movie? She misses them so much, and the animatronics miss her too. So they try to lead her over to the original Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria. The first one ever, not the franchise location from the first movie, the first ever. But Vanessa's got more secrets, and they will go protect Abby. And the town, while the town is also celebrating the Fazbear characters, and they're making FazFest? Like, what? So the creators and director of this movie were teasing this sequel hard. They're saying it's going to be bigger action, bigger scares, more horror, it's going to be scarier, and we're going to go in there, you know, be connecting with the games, with fans who love the games, the fans will love it, everybody will love it, and this will be a banger for Blumhouse and Universal. But this movie is very faithful to the games. Like, it's kind of crazy how faithful, but I understand they went into a mission. They were like, people really want to see really awesome, good FNAF content, and it was cool. This movie actually has some great garbage. Let's just address it. This movie is ass, bro. This is not a good movie, dude. This is everything. All the characters are idiots. She may be the biggest idiot in this whole movie, and their motives never make any fucking sense whatsoever. They just really want to show you all this FNAF shit and wrote a loose-ass, looser than prom whore's vagina plot around it. Josh Hutcherson's Mike Schmidt is the most oblivious motherfucker in the whole world, dude. Abby is a weirdo. She needs counseling. She needs therapy. She needs something. Why does she think these robots are her saving grace and the only thing that'll make her happy? Like, girl, you have friends in actual school, like human friends. What the hell is this doll gonna do for you? To the point where she takes matters in her own hands and leaves the house in the middle of the night like some kind of fucking nomad just to go see her robot buddies. Like, what the hell? And the pacing is bad. This movie feels like it's 2 hours long, and it's only an hour and 44 minutes. Like, damn, I was still looking at my watch. I'm like, holy crap. This movie feels like it's hardly even getting going. This movie has a shitload of fan service, and it actually is pretty good. That's the stuff I'm talking about. That's actually a good thing in the movie, but that's not gonna carry a movie. Like, holy sheesh. The kills are still dog shit, and they had a pretty gnarly one in the last movie. All these are so soft boy, you can't look, turn the camera away type kills. You don't get no satisfaction on any of these kills except for one, but even that one is they turn the camera away. You don't see it. It's all off screen. Like, bro, and that dude was a dick. You'll know when you see the movie. Well, you probably already have, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. But dude, come on, we can handle that. I know there's a lot of little kids out there who love this shit, but come on, dude. Come on, they can handle it. I do like the new characters we see in this movie, and I actually like the actors who play them very much. Like Skeet Ulrich as Henry Emily, I think that's his name. That's William Afton's partner. He did a good job, even though he's barely in the damn movie. I did not like that either. Like, come on, doesn't he have more of answers that'll help Mike in his endeavors? And also some of those new FNAF characters that you see from the games. Yeah, they're here. And I did like seeing that. That's actually very interesting stuff. And yeah, the animatronics are great. They're awesome. Jim Henson's Creature Shop does a great job making these animatronics. That's like the only great thing about this movie is that the animatronics look awesome, and the actors, and the references. That's it. But even after all this, and that great Living Tombstone song plays at the end of the credits, and that post-credit scene was actually pretty intriguing. I feel like that's going to lead to a really buck-ass wild third movie, because that's something we actually want to see and actually have more explored and have him play him more, because he was barely even in the first movie, and he's barely even in this one, dude. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But for the third one, they should really commit and do that R rating. Who gives a shit about PG-13? The kids will see it anyway. They will all find ways. People will find ways to watch an R-rated movie. It'll happen. What do you call it? But because if you do that third movie and it's so boring and dull and no kills are good, come on, make the third one a slasher. Go crazy. Do whatever. Like, come on, man. We not more of this shit. Now, don't give me a more crappier plot. At least have some cool kills in there. Because if you're having Bro as the main villain of the third one, and he is in the game too, you gotta do something crazy. You gotta do something wild, especially with him. I know I'm ragging on this movie, but I actually like this franchise. Believe it or not, I'm a casual fan after all, but still, they could do something good, and they're just not doing that. They're just doing, like, just okay. This will feed the fandom for a little bit, but that'll mostly appeal to the fandom. Regular moviegoers are gonna feel like this is god awful. I did like that the animatronics did talk. It gave them a bit more personality, even though they're saying mostly robotic stuff and they hardly have any lines. But I feel like that was better than just seeing lifeless animatronics just moving and creaking. And there was one cringe ass scene at the very end. Like, what the hell was I watching? Avengers Endgame? Like, dude, what was that scene? That scene was so freaking dull. This movie could have been so much fun. It had so much chaos, but they chose to go with a dull and passable, finger-pointing fan fest. Don't get me wrong, I like that stuff. I love it, in fact, the finger-pointing fan stuff, but you gotta put it in a good movie, dude. In the end, guys, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was disappointing. These movies are just whatever to me now. These are not going in the direction they're supposed to be going. Has great fan service, very faithful to the game, but the characters are all so stupid to the point where it's baffling and you just get upset. I can feel myself forgetting the plot already because that's how weak it was. I'm not gonna remember this shit. Josh Hutcherson was actually good, like he was in the first one, but that's not enough to save it. They gotta do Abby better, bro. Having her be the person who thinks that having animatronic best friends are gonna be her saving grace for her life and actually achieve some true happiness.
Done!
Five Nights at Freddy's 2 gets a D.